What is up guys, welcome back to another TBC Classic gold farming video. So today I'm going to show you one of my favorite TBC gold farms, one I've been doing quite a bit recently. And this one is actually worth a lot of gold. From this farm itself, I'm making easily 400 gold per hour. Right now it's more like 5 and 6. It kinda goes up and down in value all the time based on the price of one material. But we are looking at a gold farm where you're doing pretty much 3 different things. First of all, you have these demons right here that you are looting for a lot of different things. You also want to bring both herbalism and mining, so that might be the only drawback from the farm itself. You don't technically need both herbalism and mining, but you definitely want to have one of the two. And to be honest, herbalism might be the best one to have. But let's take a look at the location. So the location for the farm is in Netherstorm and it's all the way up here at Socrethar's seat. One good thing about this place is that you have to have flying to get here. So in general there's a bit less competition for the farm itself because, well, there's only going to be level 70s here. And since you need to have flying, there is a very low barrier to entry, but at least there is a barrier to entry. So only people with flying will be able to get here. And there isn't really any reason to go here. There's one quest to kill this guy right here, so a lot of people, like this guy and his group, pop by every now and then, but they are only looking to do their quest, which is killing this guy, and that's pretty much it. Other than that, there's no real reason to go to this island, meaning there's way less competition than usual, and that's something I take advantage of. There's way less competition, you can farm for mobs, herbalism and mining in one place. There's also 2 or 3 different spawns for mining veins and 4 different spawns for herbalism. So for herbalism you have 2 different things you're looking for. You basically have both the Dreaming Glory, you have 2 spawns for that, and you also have 2 spawns for Mana Thistle. Mana Thistle is what's going to give you the most gold from herbalism from this farm. And I've been here for 20 minutes so far, and this is what I've gotten so far. So from 20 minutes I've gotten 10 mana thistles, equals to about 7 or 8 spawns, 7 spawns probably. So 10 mana thistles selling for 12.3 gold each, giving me 123 gold in mana thistle. And the price, like here's where this kind of goes up and down. The price of mana thistle goes up and down, meaning the value of the farm itself kind of follows the price of Mana Thistle, and 2 days ago these were selling for 20 gold each, meaning at that point I would have made 200 gold so far in 20 minutes, meaning I would make 600 gold per hour only with Mana Thistles, and I'm also making a lot of other things like Netherweave Cloth and Marks of Sargeras, as well as Adamantite ores and other things as well. So in that case I would make like 700-800 gold per hour. But now these have gone down in price a little bit, so now we're making more like 500 gold per hour. So here's the basics of the farm. You have this island right here with 2 different mining veins spawns as well as 4 different herbalism spawns. So if you go here and everything is up, just take a lap around the island, just fly around, look for things to gather it all, and then just kill the mobs until they respawn. The respawn for herbs and mining veins seems to be a little bit dynamic, but I want to say between 5 and 10 minutes. And in 20 minutes I managed to get 4 different respawns for mana thistles, giving them a 5-minute respawn. Maybe like a 6-minute respawn, but you get the point. So you get them quite frequently, and in between waiting for things to respawn, just kill some of these mobs. They can give you fell armaments, even though I haven't had a single one so far in 20 minutes. But I think I'm being unlucky, because I've gotten 24 Marks of Sargeras, and not a single fell armament. So I feel like I'm being very unlucky on that one. You're also getting tons of Netherweave Cloth, you can get some scrolls. These scrolls are also selling for 1 to 2 gold, by the way. If you get the Scroll of Agility, that's probably the one that's worth the most right now. You're also getting some green items, you're getting some vendor stuff, and you're also looting about 10 to 15 silver in raw silver from just looting the mobs as well. So there is a lot of different avenues that will bring you your total gold per hour, and like here we have another adamantite deposit. So bringing herbalism and mining will add a lot of value to this farm, and I would definitely not recommend going here without either one of the two. You technically don't need both, you obviously want to have both, but you at least need to have one. As for the respawn rates for the farm themselves, it kind of works perfectly, because first of all you can loot all of the mining veins and then the herbalisms or the herbs as well, and then in between you kill the mobs, and by the time you've finished killing all of the mobs, some of the herbs should have respawned. That's at least how it has worked for me so far, and there's always something to do. There might be like a couple of seconds of downtime, but in that downtime I just drink to get my mana back up and we are fine to keep on going. So for the farm itself, these mobs are level 70, so you have to be level 70 anyway to get here to have flying. Unless you're a druid, you can technically go here at level 68 with your epic flying, or your regular flying form, there we go. So you can technically go here as a druid at level 68, but to get here you need to have flying. So let's say it's a level 70 gold farm. They are level 70, they're incredibly easy to kill. I don't have the best gear, I have some dungeon blues from regular questing, from dungeon quests, some boss loot. Most of it is from questing though, I haven't been doing too many dungeons. I'm still at honored reputation with most of the factions, and I've done pretty much every single quest in a lot of the zones. Like Hellfire Peninsula, I've done a lot of quests, and Sangarmarsh. I've pretty much cleaned out every single quest in Sangarmarsh. Same with Nagrand as well, done a lot of quests over there. I've pretty much only been doing quests. I've been doing a couple of dungeons, but I've really been enjoying questing so far in TBC. So the gear that I have is totally achievable just by doing quests and doing the dungeon quests inside those dungeons. So do all of the quests and do all of the dungeons at least once just to do those quests. I'm also still on my first fragment key for Karasan as well, so I haven't really been doing any content at level 70, so gear should not be an issue for the farm itself. Okay, so let's just talk a little bit about the gold you can make from the farm. So far I've been here for, well, at the beginning of the video I said I had been here for 20 minutes. So 10 mana thistles, I haven't gotten a single one of those in those minutes that I've been farming here. Actually one just spawned, so that's perfect. Grabbing this one as well, but 10 of these. That is 123 gold. We also had 40 adamantite ores, selling for 2 gold each, giving us another 80 gold, so that is 200 gold already, just with the mana thistles and the adamantite. We also have Eternium, this will give us another 10 gold as well, so 210 gold. We have 2 Primal Earth, selling for 7.5 gold each, giving us another 15 gold, so 225 gold so far. This one isn't really worth too much, but we can add a little bit more, so 230 gold so far. A couple of gems, 240 gold in total now from the farm itself. Then we can also add the Marks of Sargeras on top of that. So let's just be a bit conservative and say they are worth 50 silver each instead of the 84. We are now sitting at 250 gold. Then we also have the netherweave cloth. I'm not going to count that, but it's just going to give us some extra. So 250 gold so far in 20 minutes. So 250 gold in 20 minutes is incredibly good. It's 750 gold per hour actually for me so far. But I have been incredibly lucky. I've gotten really fast mana thistle respawns. I've had barely any competition. I think one guy was here grabbing 1 mana thistle. But other than that, I haven't had any competition. I'm also playing on one of the most populated EU servers, called Pyrewood Village, so there shouldn't really be that much competition on your server either, considering I've been doing this farm a lot the last couple of days, and I've barely ever had any competition for the farm itself. So the farm is incredibly good. I'm going to call it a 500 gold per hour gold farm, even though I technically made 700 gold per hour from this farm right now. It's still 500 gold plus. It is incredibly efficient, but you need to have both herbalism and mining to make it this efficient. So go and test it out yourself. I hope you enjoyed the video. This is how I'm currently making a lot of gold so far in TBC. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Leave a like down below, leave a comment as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.